Hi friends, today we are going to learn about the protective layers of the brain which is known as meninges. So there are three meningeal layers that covers the brain and the spinal cord, and they are the outermost layer dura mater, the middle layer arachnoid mater, and the innermost layer pia mater. Here is a picture showing the layers of meninges. Here you can see skull, and below the skull there is dura mater, and the middle layer arachnoid mater is here, and the innermost layer pia mater is here. There is a space between the arachnoid mater and the pia mater here, which is known as the subarachnoid space. There is also arachnoid tubercle. Here is the brain, and these are the blood vessels. So moving in detail about each meningeal layers, and the first one was dura mater, which is also known as heart mother. It is the outermost layer which is thick and tough, which provides the brain and spinal cord with an extra protective layer, and it protects the brain and spinal cord from the external shock. And it has two layers, that is periosteal layer and meningeal layer. The middle layer is the arachnoid mater, which is also known as spider web, as it have the structure of a spider web or cobweb. It is less substantial than dura. It stretches like cobweb between the dura mater and the pia mater, and it helps to keep the brain in place. As we have seen earlier, the space between the arachnoid and the pia mater, which is filled with cerebrospinal fluid, is known as subarachnoid space. The arachnoid villi in the subarachnoid space helps to absorb the excess cerebrospinal fluid. The innermost layer of meninges is the pia mater, which is also known as the tender mother. It is thin, delicate and transparent layer, and it follows all gyri and sulci, and it forms a tight membrane around brain and the spinal cord. It acts as a barrier, and it aids in production of cerebrospinal fluid. These three layers are similar in structure and function around both brain and the spinal cord, but there are few differences. While there is not normally a space between the dura and the skull, there is one between the dura of spinal cord and the bone in the vertebral column, which is known as the epidural space. Meninges may be damaged in cases of traumatic brain injury or due to tumors that grow within them, which is known as the meningiomas, or due to infections and inflammations, which is known as the meningitis. Please subscribe the channel for more videos. Thank you.